Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Atomfall. So today we're going to basically check this village out a little bit. So we're starting from Wyndham Village, just where we left off, and we haven't explored much of this area. So yeah, let's dive back into our gameplay.
Hey, hands away from any weapons. And keep moving. Not sure about you.
Aggressive civilian! Stand back, citizen!
Citizens of Wyndham, remember, strangers may be dangers. If you encounter anyone who is unfamiliar to you, report their presence as soon as possible.
Hands away from any weapons, you.
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
It's a World Cup this year, isn't it? I'm sure it is. I hope England nabs it.
Leave tomorrow if we could.
Citizens of Wyndham,
Oh, who are you? I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do. Oh? Well, not that there's anything wrong with it if you did, it's just... Well, never mind. Now let me know if you're looking to buy something. What? You know that he's... Doesn't really matter how you know, does it? Look, I'll talk, but only to show you I'm doing nothing wrong. You have to keep quiet about this, please. Me husband, Philip, he went off exploring with one of his pals. Bloody fools, the pair of them. He said they were poking around in an old bunker and walked into a cloud of funny glowing spores or something. And he told me he started hearing voices. He says the voices hurt him. Whatever it was, it made him awful ill. It's not getting any better. Just a bit worse every day. The soldiers will string you up for anything these days, and my husband was exploring where they don't like you to explore. That captain of the protocol, he says what the boffins buried here plays merry hell with people's minds. Turns them into something not human. Not that any of that happened to my Philip. He's ill, that's all. I just know what the soldiers would do if they found him. You know, we've had one mite of luck. Came by a special tonic, which does something to settle the voices in his head and keep the infection down. At least, while we can get it, it does. But look, what's your interest in all this? I'm sorry, but I don't have any of the tonic left. I know where you can get some, though. There's a lady, calls herself Mother Jago, out in Casterfell woods. Brews the tonic to her own recipe. She lives out by the old mine. I can mark on the map where to find her. And listen, I hate to ask, but could I trouble you to get us some of the tonic? Just a single bottle. We're almost run out. Bless you, thank you.
I wouldn't like to trade much here, but yeah, I'm just checking it out what this particular trader likes the most, right?
Not worth much to me. Bye now.
A stranger, eh?
Are these the rats I want to kill? Not sure because they're respawning around this body. It talked about some cellar though. Let's see where the entrance can be. I believe a cellar is something that is underground. I think the work here in the cellar is done. I believe we can now go to the next quest, that is in Catherine Church. So yeah, we'll get out of here and head to St. Catherine's Church.
Remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within the zone. Keep it that way. Be normal.
I'm amazed that we don't all have scurvy on this diet.
Citizens of Wyndham, the army is here to help and protect you. Trust us and help us to help you.
I said to him, "Where's my pal Johnny? What you done with him?" That bloody peacock's. Oh, Mr. Wilmore is currently detained.
He never. The poor Mr. Wilmore.
Why here of all places? If they'd resolved to do something so awful, why in the church? Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed today. Please leave. Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here and go. Please. So it seems. To visit this sort of thing upon the church is pure wickedness. Please, tell no one. I know how it seems, but I would not ask such a thing if it weren't for the good of the village. It's vital the military don't learn of this. We'll tidy up, but if the captain and his toy soldiers find out, things will become so much worse here. The shopkeeper? Good heavens above. I knew something was off about him, but nothing as foul as that. Then I must ask something of you. You're embroiled in this now, as much as we are. To find absolution, well, you must find some way to deal with Morris. An ally to those heathens in the woods is a danger to the village. Not that I'm suggesting you. Well, I'll leave it to your judgment. What's in it for... Oh, good grief. I don't know. I have an artifact I could part with, I suppose. It's something of a rarity. Help me with this murder business, and it's yours. Now that Maisie is dead, there is no one else I can trust to be able to carry out such a task. And in the spirit of reciprocation, if you are in need of my help, you need only ask. You did? I see. Yes, it's true. She ran errands for me from time to time. I asked her to keep an eye on certain people. She has... had quite a talent for it. I have a certain arrangement of sorts with some of the villagers. In a world as terrible as this, with evil in the soil and a military boot on their necks, who can blame those who turn to the church for protection? I offer what I can, in return for a small donation to the church. But it is necessary for me to keep some eyes on them as well. In case they waver, there is a lot of temptation within the zone, and temptation too easily leads to corruption. I am here if you wish to talk, to unburden your soul. And if you'll forgive me for saying so, you seem troubled. Might I ask why? I don't suppose, well, have you perhaps been hearing voices? It is a sign of vile corruption. It cannot be tolerated. It must be confronted. I saw it in the baker's husband. The baker, Iris, told me he was hearing voices and had fallen terribly ill. I haven't seen her husband for a number of weeks now. So I trust she came to her senses and took the necessary action. But it pains me to imagine what evil is creeping inside our little village. I only wish she had come to me sooner. My prayers might have reached him in the early stages of his fall from grace. But he is beyond that now. I must think of the rest of the village. We have seen some very bad times here. I don't really know why such misfortune has befallen us. Only that it started with that wretched science city they built across the mere. They did something. Heaven knows what. And now it is laced with evil. You can smell it in the air. I doubt I would understand any of it. Besides which, the village occupies all my time. The people here need a guiding hand, not an oppressive one. The military presence, this protocol nonsense of theirs, has done that to us, and with no sign of respite. Pressure like that breeds corruption. I must obey the Lord's will and fight against such things. You, on the other hand, seem of a curious nature. I can offer you something, but you must be cautious about prying too deeply. Well, I was on cordial terms with one or two of the scientists stationed up here. The important ones lodged at a manor house out in Casterfell woods. I doubt any are still alive. But they may have left notes or papers that could prove useful to you. But you didn't hear that from me. All right. Farewell, and God bless you.
That was interesting. I believe we have to take care of the person that is doing all of this, so maybe we have to search for him. Yep, so let's just get out of here and do the needful so that we'll have some good rewards.
Citizens of Wyndham.
A new customer. How'd you do? Welcome to Wyndham Village. pardon my curiosity, but how is it the soldiers let you in? Did you bribe them? And if you did, what with? There are saviours and protectors. Well, that's their story, any road. They came in when the government built them walls around the place. Don't think the plan was for them to get trapped in here, same as us, but here they are. Anyway, where are me manners, eh? I'm Maurice Wick, owner of this establishment. Take a look at what I have to offer, if you fancy. Big explosion, that's what. I remember it woke the whole village. We were out in the streets, wondering what were what. I mean, with all them atoms and such like they have over there. The soldiers rolled in and told us we were fine, that there weren't no radioactivity to be frit of. But then, in the next breath, they said we couldn't leave. Temporary quarantine protocol, they called it. Temporary, my hat. Look at them walls. Nowt temporary about them, is there? We had no choice but to take it on the chin. So we did. Well, most of us did anyhow. In the months after the disaster, some people started to turn a bit odd. Nothing bad, just different, you know. Kept going on about the soil calling to them. People you'd known your whole life, proper sober folk, suddenly talking about a new purpose. Then one night, they all upped and marched off into woods. Soldiers have been properly down about any talk, since that might sound a bit, you know, pagan. I shouldn't be talking about it neither. How did... Well... been poking around in what's not your concern, eh? I don't have to explain myself to you. It's none of your bloody business. Beliefs? They're the truth. Can't you see what's going on here? The protocol soldiers, the church, all carrying on like they know all the answers, when the truth is they know nought. Everyone says the folk in the woods are cracked, but they look like the only sane ones around here to me. They're trying to make peace with the world, not ruin it. Them scientists, the disaster, that weren't natural, they knows. Upset the balance of things. Nature's proper furious with us. We should make amends, shouldn't we? It's only right. But them soldiers would have me locked up for thinking that. Dangerous pagan sentiments, that arse of a captain calls it. I want what's best for the village. We should be looking back to what's always been here. The army here tried to stamp it out, but their captain's a bloody southerner. What does he know about the north? Well, but maybe you're a tattletale for the vicar too, eh? Prying for secrets so he can hold 'em over me. Well, I won't stand for people who stick their beaks in where they're not wanted. Shh! Shut your bloody trap before you bring every nosy bastard in here. All right, look, just hear me out, eh? See, we're a rotten one, that un. Tattling folk out to the vicar so he can load it over us. She never had out on me, not till last night when she found that letter. Then she carried on like I'd thrown in me lot were old Hitler or summat. Called me a traitor, like I ever had any loyalty to the protocol lot. I'm no killer, not born to it, but she were poison, that un, and so is vicar. Summat had to be done. Him? My socks are holier than he is. We give our donations to the church, and in return he keeps the protocol sweet. or so he says. Truth is, he worms his way into people's lives, finds out about matters that won't sit well with soldiers, and holds them over us. Blackmail it is, pure and simple. Before it all went to hell in a cocked hat, I'd agree with you. But just look at the state of things here. If me sympathies like, if those were common knowledge with folk, it'd be the end for me, end for shop. And then where would the village be, eh? I'm not wicked, you know. I just have a purpose in life, that's all. Something better. But that Maisie, she were going to shout it from rooftops if I didn't pay to keep her and that vicar quiet. She had to go. And I had to do it somewhere Vicar couldn't just sweep it under the rug. He can't go running off to the captain when it looks like he might have blood on his hands. Please, I know what I'm asking, but let it go, will you? Give us that letter back and we can both forget all about it. I'll make it worth your while, I promise. You're just the same as her, a bloody quisling. I'll make you sorry for that.
Well. That conversation was going nowhere. We had nothing to do. But yep, we'll have to see how this can be covered up. Mostly the person in the church will take care of it. But yeah, I think we have done our work.
Citizens of Wyndham, you are reminded that any building marked as sterilized is off limits.
Behave yourself, Sibby.
State of this place. Leave tomorrow if we could.
Hey, what was that then?
swear, dude. Oi, what made that noise? Bag it off, civvy, or die! Last chance. Go away. This is our turn. Don't come back. I don't know why.
Hands away from any weapons, you.
Back or you're dead. That's right. Ha, not as dumb as you look.
What now?
Let's be civilized about this. Hands away
Let's
from
not
any
have any
weapons.
trouble.
And keep running.
Now that we have done our exploring here in Wyndham Village, maybe we should head out to Satindel and the interchange. I don't see any entrance to the interchange from the village. However, I could see exit from the interchange to the village. So we might have to uncover that, but we'll do that later on. Since we already have one atomic battery, let's just go back and try to activate any data store, maybe Delta or Charlie, because we have access to those and we don't have access to Alpha or Bravo. So yep, let's just head back and try to activate the interchange. I know we need 4 batteries maybe, or there was some central processor as well related to each of the data stores, so we might need 8. Now we already have location of 2. We got 1. Now we have to see where we can fetch the others. Yeah, but initially let's just head back and activate 1 data store at least, and let's see what happens.
Protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. The area you are entering is known to contain outlaws, lunatics, and monstrosities. Remember, a warning shot is a wasted bullet. You have been warned.
So now that's out of the way. In the next episode we'll go and search for other atomic batteries location and find some more, because I believe we need 8 after looking at that grid. So yeah, thank you guys, thank you all for watching till now, and if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Share this with your friends, whoever you think might be interested in watching such kind of videos, so that we can have a good subscriber base. Also subscribe guys, because it does not cost you anything, but it motivates me to make all these kinds of videos going forward. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a great day.